All right, readers, it's time for my quarterly goal check-in. We just finished the second quarter of 2024, and so I'm going to revisit my goals. There are 10 of them, and so let's see how I've done. I need the glasses. Okay. My first goal for this year was to read at least 55 books, and I am well on track for that. I have completed 39 of the 55 so far, so I'm 11 books ahead of schedule, even with my two big books this summer. So that makes me very, very happy. I will continue to carry on with that goal, and I have no doubt that I will meet it. As I've mentioned before, I have hosted the second Mardi Gras readathon already, so that goal is completed. Read one Kindle read per month. I am much better at that this last quarter. I have read more Kindle books this year so far than the last 2 years for sure. In this last quarter, I read three books on Kindle that I had access to. One was an ARC for NetGalley, so check, check, check. But I also read, so that was Darling Girls, but I also read the Delilah Green Doesn't Care, I read on Kindle. I read part of Dark Matter on Kindle, and I read Project Hail Mary on Kindle as well. So I'm good with that this particular quarter. I think I'm going to catch up. I think I'm going to make a list of what I've read on Kindle so far and decide kind of what's left and prioritize some of those, create a Kindle TBR. So more to come on that. Read more nonfiction. I'm still struggling with that. I have to say that fiction is almost always the choice that I make first. And there are some great nonfiction books on my list, and I want to get to them and I want to read more of them, but it's tricky. So I am listening to one now that is on my NetGalley account, but it's also one that I have found on audio. So I'm able to listen to that one as well as read it on my Kindle. I don't think that one will take me long. I am going to read the Michelle Obama choice that you picked for my nonfiction read this quarter, and I'm still working on the Judi Dench. And I also got another one the other day, which isn't on my list of nonfiction titles, which is sad, but it's a book about rules of civility and decent behavior that was written by George Washington. Uh, yeah, I think I would like to read that. I would like to know what George's rules of civility and decent behavior were, because I'm not sure we're seeing a lot of that these days sometimes. So anyway, I'm gonna get onto that. I'm going to just really put myself, like I did with the Kindle, in a situation where I can read more of those, complete them, feel good about it, get down the list, just get onto it. Maybe this summer is the season. We should only hope. Read more of my backlist owned books. I've been doing better at that as well. So this last quarter, Darling Girls was a backlist title because I had had it as an ARC for a while, as also was the Reformatory. I had purchased it last year on audio. Dark Matter was a reread, but it was something that I had wanted to be rereading for a while. Project Hail Mary was definitely on my backlist, as was The Lincoln Highway. So I've done pretty well this month or this quarter and this year so far, and I've actually done a pretty good job of getting to my backlist of Book of the Month Club books too. I'm mindful of that, and I always get excited when I can mark one of those read on the app. Judge in the BookTube Prize, that one was completed this quarter. I was a judge for the April-May reading period of time, and I completed that and enjoyed it. And I am now contemplating whether or not I want to go into the finals. So I have a process for that. I'll share that with you soon, probably. Bookish Bujo and book inventory. I have been working in my Bujo, so I'm happier about that progress. Steady, slow but steady is going to win the race there. I am on June now, so that's good. I am just finishing up May, so I'm about to approach June. And the bookish inventory, not so much. Also, I had high hopes that I was going to do the bookish inventory as I was shelving books, and I just really wanted to get these out of those stacks in my hallway. So I have done that. But yeah, I still need to do some work on the bookish inventory. And I'm also still looking at what I want to purge. I have a bit of a purge pile, so that's something I'm considering too. Like, I want to make a good purge before I start to inventory things. Bookshelves all completed, not yet, but halfway. We are halfway through. I have somebody coming today to do the baseboard and the crown up on this side of the space, because we can do that now. And then my son is coming this weekend. We're going to start on part two. And I feel pretty confident about that. And he has a deadline he'd like to meet, and that works for us. So I'm hoping that by the next quarter, we will be complete. That would be so lovely, wouldn't it? That would be so lovely. The Advent Book Exchange does not happen till Advent, and so I am not going to be able to complete that until December, and I'm not sure if we're going to do it yet. It's a little overwhelming for little mama, so she may not want to participate, but I may be able to find somebody else that would participate with me. And to participate in reading sprints more often than I did last year. And I will say that that has also picked up this quarter. I started the year out strong, and then I kind of, in March, April, I stopped kind of doing them, even a little bit in May. I think I only maybe did one. And then lately, I have been trying to do them again more frequently. And also, if I can't do them live, which is sometimes true, I am watching them recorded and using that time to be with my sprinting time. So I really do appreciate that. I am a person who does read during sprints. I know a lot of people do other things, and I could do that, but I have a co-working group that I could do other things on Monday with. So I don't, if I join that, I don't have to worry about it. And I don't read in that co-working group. But in the sprint time, I read, and I really find that to be helpful. It probably was a big reason why I finished Project Hail Mary and the Lincoln Highway as I did, because I had a lot of time to focus on those big books. So those are my reading goals for this year, and that's how I've been doing. I have also, I didn't put this as a goal, but I'm also noticing that I read more sci-fi, speculative fiction in this last quarter. I read a lot of literary fiction in this last quarter for the BookTube Prize. There were some contemporaries there as well, and a historical fiction, but I really did kind of boost those categories a good bit. So I'm happy about that. I'm not making as much progress as I would like on my NetGalley shelf, but nor am I making great progress on my series trackers, but there's always another day. In fact, I could probably pick up a cozy between a couple of these reads that I am completing now, because I might need a little bit of a lighter thing than the ones that I'm reading. But one of them that I'm reading, I can't wait to tell you about, because it is very family-centric drama, but I like it. It's not too heavy. It's light and heavy, and it's a good balance of characters. And I'm really lo loving that. What I don't know what that is, but I guess that's a sense of I'm swimming in the pool and I'm enjoying the waves. I don't know. So there you go. Thanks for watching today, readers. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comments so very much. I was listening to Sue Jackson's video today. She made it over 1,000 subscribers. And I remember how that felt. And, I don't look very often. She said the same was true for her, but I actually did look. When I realized I was coming close, I did start looking, and it just felt really, really good to hit that milestone. So she was also talking about what a great community this is for her, what a great place for her to speak to people, like-minded people, people she enjoys connecting with. And that is so true for me too. Without your comments, without your feedback, without your participation in some things, it just wouldn't be the same, because I don't know who's watching right now. I don't have any connection that's physically in the space with me in any way. But when those comments start to come in, and I may be a little slow at them sometimes, I just absolutely love taking that time to be able to answer all of your comments and just comment back and share. I shared a recipe the other day because Kaylin asked for the watermelon treat that I make, the drink that I make, and so I just love it. And you all share things with me so often. So many great books, so many great reads. I can't tell you enough how much I care about all of you in this community. So thank you for all the support, the kindness, the love, and the recommendations, all of it. And as always, happy reading. Bye.